Hello and welcome back to another video on how to authenticate to Azure Cloud from Ansible control node. So basically there are two ways you can connect. One is from using username and password, your Azure Cloud username and password, and another way is to connect to Azure is using service principal. So what is service principal? Service principal is one type of credential. Using that credential you can access Azure Cloud programmatically. So in this demo we'll be saying how to connect to Azure Cloud using service principal credentials. So let's go to screen and see. So first copy this link and open in a browser. This is the documentation from Microsoft and the detailed step is mentioned here, so you can follow this. So you can see this is the script to install Ansible in the Ansible control node with Azure modules. Here you can see there are two ways you can store your credential into the Ansible control node so that Ansible can use that to create any resources in Azure. Okay, so first one is you need to create a service principal. After creating that service principal, you will get the information: subscription ID, client ID, secret, and tenant ID. Once you are having that these details, you need to store in a credential file in the home directory. You can do this step. Alternatively, you can do you can store these credentials information in the environment variable so that Ansible can detect and Ansible can use that authentication to connect to Azure. Okay. So in our case we will be using the second option. First we will create a service principal, then we will be creating environment variable and store that environment variable, store that credential to environment variables in the control node. So open portal.azure.com and you need to go to Microsoft Entra, which previously it was Azure Active Directory, but now it is Microsoft Entra. Go to app registration from left to blade and click on create new applications and give a name to the application. Here application means service principal, so I am specifying sp hyphen this name, sp hyphen ansible hyphen connection 01. Okay, after that click on register, and after creating, immediately it will show you the client ID and the tenant ID below. Okay, now you copy this information from this copy this information and paste in a notepad so that we can we can overwrite and we can store this as a environment variable. Copy the client ID and paste in the notepad. Similarly, copy the tenant ID and paste in the notepad. Now you need to create a secret for this service principal. So from the left hand, go to certificate and secrets. In under client secret, you create a new secret with this button, with a new client secret button. Okay, give a name and save it. It will immediately show you the value of the secret. You just copy that secret and paste over here, paste in the notepad. And one more information is left, that is subscription ID. So let's go to home and click on the subscription and click on the name of the subscription, and after that from the right side you can copy the subscription ID. Okay, now go to the notepad and paste it. Once this information is present with us, we need to open file bashrc in the home directory. Okay, I'm just opening this file with vi editor, and after opening I'll be pasting this credential information to this file. I saved it and I have added the credential as an environment variable. Okay, now you can see our authentication is complete and we have registered an application, I mean an service principal and now using that service principal, Ansible can log in to the Azure, but it will not be able to create any resources because we have not provided any authorization to that service principal, right? So let's do that. Go to subscription and click on the subscription. Now go to IAM, identity and access management, the left pane, and after that click on add role assignment, and now click on that privileged administrative role, and now select contributor. Why we are choosing contributor? Because we know we need to create resources, right? So only owner and contributor can create resources. Owner and contributor role can create resources. Now search for our service console with the name and select and review and create role assignment. Okay, now our role assignment has been already added. Now what I need to do, we need to create a playbook. So let's create a folder called playbook1, and inside that folder we'll be creating let's create a file called rg.yml. Okay, now quickly write down the code for creating rg. Create resource group. Okay, let's provide host as localhost and connection as a local. Why it is local? Because we have provided as an environment variable, the credential we have provided as an environment variable, right? So that connection will be used here. Okay, now define the task, creating resource group, and the module to create resource group is azure underscore rm underscore resource group, and after that we need to provide and name and location to create resource group. As we know, these details for creating resource group, that module will be getting all this information from Ansible module index, right, which I shown previously. Okay, let's provide the location. Okay, once it is done, I save this file, and um, let's check whether Ansible is working fine with the localhost or not. So you can see Ansible is working fine. Now let's play our playbook. Okay, using Ansible -playbook space rg.yml. Let's wait for a few minutes and see. It is showing error because of the permission issue, authorization issue. Let's see what is the problem. So as our credential is provided through environment variable, so let's check whether that is correct or not. So by echoing the client id, so you can see it is 10c at the end, the client id, but the credential we provided, that is not 10c. So I guess, so this is the problem, because we have not applied the environment variable with this command source. Okay, we have modified, but we have not applied. So now let's apply with the command source space, that bash.rc file, and now let's rerun the pipeline. Now you can see the pipeline is running, and it is yeah, it's completed, and it is showing changed 1. So if you go to resource group, you will be able to see the resource group created, which we defined in Ansible playbook. So if you open the, yeah, it's created test.rg1, so it's already defined in our playbook. Okay, congratulations. Now we have created our first resource group from Ansible control node to Azure cloud. Thank you for saying. We'll come back with another new video.